Welcome to Gino's Garden. Now, over the course of planting Brussels sprouts, I encountered some concerns I had, which I think they might have dwarfed out a little bit. A little while ago, I made two other videos. They're called the Mystery Brussels Sprouts. Now, the first video I did was 141. And the second one was number 164. Now, there is videos before that because these Brussels sprouts were planted the second week in September. And every 10 days after that, I call them the winter vegetables. I filmed them so you can see on those how they grew. And I kind of knew something was wrong when they were this big. The leaves didn't look right. So I made it the first video, 141, second one, as they were growing and the progression. This one is going to be the final video, and I am actually going to take the leaves off and we're going to look at the stalk and see exactly what it was doing. Now, last year the Brussels sprouts got at 54 inches. These Brussels sprouts here, this one, and that one, are at 57 inches. Now, Brussels sprouts grow right on the stalk, and these are nice and tender. Oh yeah, these are good and crunchy. Very good. Now, and you all know already that what fertilizer we use here, and that's rabbit poop. And what I do is, when I pull these leaves off, I'm going to be feeding these to the rabbits. And in turn, the poop comes right back in the garden. Now, I don't want to waste too much of your time on this because I want to see what this looks like. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to cut the leaves off. All right. And I can probably break them off, but the top is pretty weak. This might break. Now, this one here was a bush, if you remember. And this one here is going like a tree. None of these two here produced any Brussels sprouts whatsoever. And I'm going to get up close videos on these so you can see them. So let's pull these off. Okay, let's see here what we got. Here. Okay. The rabbits love these leaves. Love them. Now, look at this. Now, we're going to get an up-close shot, but as you can see, this one here just started where the Brussels sprouts would grow. They're making a stalk. There it is. Look at this. That's supposed to be a Brussels sprout, but in turn it came out to be a stalk. So this one actually was a bush, and it was making stalks come out and just making it thick. And Brussels sprouts, let me pull another one off of here. They grow right here between the stem of the leaf. This one never did. Where the Brussels sprout should have been growing, it made another stem. And it's really thick. Now this one, look at this. So, and here we have a little lizard right here. Here he is. There he is on my arm. See that? He's a good boy. Now, look how thick this is. That's real thick. So this one got short and stubby. Stems came out and made it like a bush. And you saw in the other videos how thick it was. So for some reason, these two plants dwarfed out totally. This one a bush, that one a tree. We're going to get some up close shots so you can see it all. thing over here on this one. Now, let me, we're going to cut this right here, see? And we're going to bring this one over. Now, this one here, as you can see, there is no Brussels sprouts in here. None. They're supposed to be, here, get the Brussels sprout. These Brussels sprouts are supposed to be growing right here where the stem is. Nothing. This one didn't produce anything whatsoever, but it started at the bottom where the Brussels sprouts should be going. It started coming out as a stem like this one. So, I don't know what happened. I never had this concern before on the Brussels sprouts. First time, this one turned out perfect. Those down there did too. It's just these two. So the mystery is not solved, but I did document this so we can see what happens from year to year in case it happens again. But that's a really thick and huge stalk for Brussels sprouts. And this one here, very thick. Look at that, at the bottom. So I'm going to lay him down and get some shots on it and show you all. Go back and look at those other videos, okay? You never know, you might have the same problem occur. You at least see that it didn't just happen to you, it happened to someone else too. But go back and look at them, learn something, all right? Other than that, it's 85 out again, and we're gonna maybe shoot to 100 today. Very warm here in South Texas. And our growing season, remember, we have two. We have one that starts the middle of September, and then the second one is the middle of February. The summer months, the tomatoes are pretty burned up, that we can't really grow tomatoes in the summer. It's too hot. And a lot of other vegetables. So I'm taking these down. It's time to feed the rabbits. They're hungry. They're actually chowing down on some right now. So if you have any questions, email me. The mystery is not solved. It still looks like a Brussels sprout to me. Instead of having a small little Brussels sprout like this, we're having a stem instead. So basically, this did this. From Gino's Garden. Happy gardening. Ciao, baby.